I'm 14 years old, and right in the throes of the teenage need for conformity. School uniform tweaked to be on just the right side of sexy, which retrospectively was anything but. See, we had skirts rolled up to show off immature thighs at the expense of a bulging waistline of excess fabric doubling our size. Neon colours plastered around our eyes. What a sight I must have been, walking through the school canteen, wanting to be seen to fit the scene, when suddenly you shatter my attempts at popularity with a "You're looking orange today, Amy." You never were one for fakery. At the time, I was mortified. I didn't speak to you for a week till, that is, my grudge weakened. I got bored, caved, and forgave you. See, our friendship was based on this give and take humour. You never let me get too big for my boots, and in return, I never let you off the hook when you set your mind to something, because even in our youth, you could think rings round everyone. I'm 15 years old, and we play together in the town panto. You're my dad, which is weird since you're a year my junior, but you embrace the role with gusto and smash it. At this age, I take our friendship for granted because you are as constant in my life as the palm of my hand. Walking to and from school together, you live round the corner, the sight of you is familiar and true. We live out days that are lengthy, fortune blind and set in the notion that time existed on our side to hold us and to cushion. I'm 16 years old, and our school is shaken by news of tragedy. You hold my hand in sympathy where most would think it strange, because at this age only boyfriends and girlfriends can show signs of intimacy, but your care was ageless, relentless, and immune to social rightness. I'm 17 years old, and school is a drag. I can't focus in class, so I write a haiku about how you look as bored as I do. You laugh that you're the subject of a poem. I'm 18 years old, and I land my dream role in my dream show, and you are there in the front row, and though you claim not to like musicals, weeks later you're humming the score. I'm 19, 20, 21 years old, and I've taken off, lost in a newfound whirlwind of university, relationships and performance, never concerned about the need to keep contact, never doubting your permanence because you're always there when I return. I'm 22 years old. I went travelling. I haven't seen you for a year at least, but our reunion is seamless on Nicholson Street. You giant! You towered above the crowds and scouted me out from a mile away, and with a run that was Baywatch worthy, you came at full pelt towards me. I'm 23 years old, and I'm working in a bar, carving plans for escape into my brain every night, losing my mind to waves of mundanity, and then from nowhere, you surprise me with a visit. You say it's been so long, you say let's catch up, you say let's do stuff before we go our separate ways, and I delay and delay and delay until one day I learn of your sickness through Facebook. What a way to break news. It makes me reflect on our decade of friendship and how it's been reduced to a status update. I was based in Glasgow, you in Stirling. We were less than an hour apart. There's a direct train link. Why didn't I think to make the journey more often? Now I don't know if or when I can see you, and I grow listless, determining if we're too distant to warrant a visit to your hospice. I'm 24 years old on the day that you die, and alone in a city where nobody knew you. And I'm wishing your death had been instant and painless, not drawn out and tainted, your emaciated frame staining my memory from the last time I saw you. I'm 24 years old and struggling to comprehend while surrounded by friends who incessantly fuck about to test the strength of life, tempting death to feel alive, numbing their minds and wasting their time, and it repulses me to see them when you should have had more time. I'm 25 years old and return to our hometown where you are everywhere. I'm 25 years old and it's been a year, and the fear still cripples me that I guaranteed this would be my incentive to live, but what have I even achieved in your absence? I'm 25 years old and I've wished for your life and every star in the sky. I've questioned why more times than I can quantify. I'm 25 years old, and on reflection I retract my wish that your death had been instant, because in the days you had left, I saw you wed. I saw you loved and surrounded by tenderness, and who could wish more for a friend than this I'm now 26 years old, still struggling through, but you, my friend, were 22. You were 22. I'll continue aging in front of you. I'll continue hating the fate of you, but I'll continue living my best for you.